Hello, and welcome to the Autism Nova Scotia online video tutorial series. In this video, we will be covering different learning styles and strategies. These strategies are well researched, but are also simple to do. In many cases, you may already have implemented these without realizing it. These learning strategies will help make the learning process simpler and helps promote independence at the workplace. In our video Autism 101, we learn that people with autism communicate and understand better when using visual systems. In the Creating the Structure video, we will speak about the different types of visual systems that can be put in place. In this video, we will focus on four main areas: chaining, chunking, using a token economy system, and how to utilize a special interest to maintain motivation. Chaining. Chaining is a process by which you break down the task into several steps. Once you have all the steps put in place, you focus on learning the first step. Once the first step is learned and mastered, you add another step until it is mastered. When all the steps are added, the chain is complete and the individual can perform all aspects of the task independently. Chaining works for any multi-step task at any level of difficulty. It can be used for complex tasks such as putting up drywall or simple tasks such as tying your shoe. The key is to have the individual complete one of the steps while you demonstrate how to complete the rest. The chain process can either be forward or backward. In other words, you can have the individual complete step 1 first and you model the remaining steps. Or you can model the first steps and have the individual complete the final step. Backward chaining is better when the initial tasks are more complex than the final tasks, and vice versa for forward chaining. Shaping. Shaping is modeling the behavior to closer approximations of the target goal. Some steps may involve levels of accuracy. We reward or encourage the individual as they get closer to the proper or desired outcome. Drawing a circle is a basic example, but shaping can be used for many tasks, such as graphic design, copy editing, baking, and even cleaning. We use shaping every time we edit an email, refine a process, or enhance a product. Shaping is the ongoing effort of improving what we already have or do. Chunking. Chunking is a basic cognitive mechanism that we use every day, often for memorization. With memory, there is a rule of 7. The rule of 7 states that the human mind can remember a series of numbers up to 7 digits, after which the accuracy drastically drops. This is why we tend to group numbers together. Social insurance numbers, credit card numbers, and phone numbers are all grouped together, often in groups of 3 to 5 numbers. When we make lists of items to remember, we group them based upon similarities to help us remember them better. Chunking is the process of taking a large or overwhelming task and breaking it down into smaller, more manageable groups. This can be done by breaking a large task into groups or by breaking a task with many steps into groups. This is especially effective for people with autism, as they have a strong ability to focus on a single task and are often very efficient completing tasks when focused. Token economy system. A token economy system is something that can be used if you are struggling with either a lack of motivation or a behavior you wish to curb. This is often not required, as many people with autism follow the rules of professional conduct and are often motivated by their own desire to perform well. However, on the odd chance that it is required, a token economy system is an effective resource to have. Individuals with autism will typically have at least one area of special interest. It is usually obvious what this area is, as people with autism will likely talk about it often. Once you know what it is, you can use this item as the reward in a token economy system. As an individual is working, they get tokens. The tokens lead to a final reward. The reward is highly motivating, and therefore the individual will want to work towards it. This is why it is important to know what motivates the individual, and this is where special interests come into play. Tokens can be anything from stickers and check marks to game board pieces moving up a board. They can be given out for a number of tasks done or for time focused on the job. They can also be used to curb undesired behaviors. For example, for every 30 minutes that the individual does not distract a coworker, they get a token. These simple systems can help promote professionalism and motivation and can be used when someone is learning a new task. Specifically, the token economy system can be used in conjunction with chaining and shaping with great success. Other simple and effective suggestions to use when working with persons with autism are to have clear and direct instructions broken down into steps and written out for the individual. Pairing the visual and the verbal together will likely produce greater understanding for these individuals. If you have any questions regarding the material discussed, please feel free to contact us. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the other videos in our tutorial series.